Hi Yogi, welcome to Yoga. My name is Alan and today I'm going to guide you through a vinyasa flow to open your hips. We're going to do some deep stretching and we're going to play with hip mobility. I'm not using any props, but by all means you can grab a block or a strap and find me on the mat in a couple of moments. Okay, Yogi, we're going to start this practice in a child's pose in the middle of the mat. Toes together. You can spread your knees. You can rest your chest on your thighs. Palms are planted on the mat. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Let's take a moment here in this child's pose. Try to be very passive in this pose, relaxing your whole body, sinking the body into the mat. Let's take a moment to thank ourselves for showing up one more time to this mat, to this safe space that we create to connect with our bodies, to calm our mind, and to align with our inner beings. Take a deep inhale through the nose, hold at the top, exhale through the nose. Now start to bring your awareness inward. Start deepening your breath. We're focusing this practice on releasing our hips. So always bring your awareness to the hip area and create space there with your breath. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Exhale through the nose. Now let's take a moment to set an intention for this practice today. Maybe it's a feeling you want to invite to your life. Maybe it's a thing or experience you want to attract. Or maybe it's a question you want to ask. Allow this practice of going inward to connect you with your inner being. This is your inner guidance that will bring some clarity on this intention. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Exhale through the nose. The next inhale, start walking your hands towards the right side. And let's take a few breaths here, creating space into the left side of the body, lengthening the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk your hands towards the left side. Let's take a few breaths here, breathing, creating space in the right side of the body.
Inhale back to center. Now start walking your hands under your shoulders. And we're coming into hero pose. So bring your knees together. And bring your heels next to your hips. And you can sit the hips on the mat. From here, grab your knees and gently pull your knees towards the chest, lengthening the spine. Take deep breaths here, breathing, creating space in those hips, in the quads, in the ankles. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Look over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe you can twist deeper. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, come back to center. And now walk your hands in front of you and find your tabletop position. The wrists are under your shoulders, the knees under the hips. And let's do some cat-cows here. Inhale, arch the back, chin up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the back, chin up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the back, chin up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, back to center, tabletop. Now tuck your toes under. Press the floor away, engage the core, and lift the knees about 2 inches off the mat, and we're holding here. Keep pressing the floor away, pushing the floor away, engaging the core. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. This is the first dog of the practice. You can pedal your feet here. Find some movement in this dog. You can sway the hips side to side. Connecting with your breath, lengthening the spine. When you're ready, find some stillness here and slowly start walking your feet towards the front of the mat. Now bend your knees, connect your chest to your thighs. Grab opposite elbows, relax the neck, ragdoll. You can sway side to side. Take deep breaths into the lower back. When you're ready, find some stillness here. Release your hands and slowly start rolling yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Slowly we're coming up into standing. The palms are facing forward. And we're in Tadasana, mountain pose. You can close your eyes here. Take a moment to check in with your body, with your breath, with your mind, with that intention. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank pose. Step back. Inhale, push the shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down, chest down, lower all the way down. Point the toes. Inhale, baby cobra, arch the back. Exhale, push the hips back. And up to downward facing dog. We have 3 breaths here. Spread your fingers. Your elbows are pointing back. Widen the shoulder blades. Lengthen the spine. The hips are pushing up and back. The heels are pushing down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center and to the side. We're back in mountain pose. Full breath here. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. We're coming into lizard pose. Inhale, lengthen here. Let's take a few breaths here in this lizard pose. Take deep breath into those hips. Maybe you can lower down into your forearms if that's available to you. This is a deep stretch in the hip flexors. Inhale, straighten the arms. Now lower the back knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up. On the exhale, bend the left knee and grab the back foot. And we're holding here. You're trying to bring the
Back heel towards the glutes. And open the chest. This is a deep stretch on the quads, on the left quad. Always come back to your breath. Inhale, release the back foot. Plant both hands. Exhale, step the right foot on the back and find your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back into downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. And we have lizard pose on this other side. We're taking a few breaths here. Maybe you can come on your forearms on this side as well. Just remember, each side is different, so honor where you are today. Inhale to straighten the arms. Now lower the back knee. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, bend the back knee. Grab the back foot. Inhale here. Exhale, try to push the heel towards the glutes. Open the chest. And take deep breaths into that right quad. Inhale to release the back foot. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, step the right foot in the front of the mat. And we're coming into a squat. Press the elbows on the insides of the knees. And the knees are pressing into the elbows. Hands together at heart center. Gaze is forward. On the next inhale, rise up. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center and to the side. Find your mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. Palms facing forward. Let's take a moment here to observe your breath, your body. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the right knee, open the hip, and let's make some big circles here. Circles to the other side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot in the front of the mat, lower the back heel. Inhale, rise up into warrior two. Hips are open. We're trying to get a 90-degree angle on the right leg. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Interlace your fingers behind you. Exhale, humble warrior. Lean towards the front. And stay here in the humble warrior for a few breaths. Inhale to come up. Warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Let's make some big circles on this side. Circles to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot in the front of the mat. Lower the back heel. Inhale, rise up into warrior two. On the other side. Let's take a full breath here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, interlace the fingers behind you. Exhale, humble warrior. Bend forward. Let's take a few more breaths here. Inhale to come up. Open the arms to the side, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Pivot the left foot towards the right side of the mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Toes in. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower halfway. Bring your hands towards the front, to the floor. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Walk your hands under your legs. And we're holding here for a few breaths. Keep pushing those hips up. Crown of the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Now bring your heels in, toes out, and lower the hips. Rise up into goddess pose. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Our knees are over our ankles. We're trying to get a 90-degree angle on the legs. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep lengthening the spine. Inhale, rise up. Arms reach up. Exhale, open the hands to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step back, lower halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center and to the side. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, we're coming into pigeon pose. So bring the right shins towards the front of the mat. Keep that right foot flex. If you feel tight on the hips, you can bring the right knee towards the side of the mat. Always keep the hips square. Check your back leg. Hips are square. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, slowly start walking your hands towards the front. Here you can stay on your forearms, or maybe you can come all the way down. Maybe you can rest your forehead on the mat. And we're staying here for a few breaths. So try to relax, surrender into this pose. Taking deep breaths into the right hip. Creating space there. On the next inhale, start walking your hands under your shoulders. Push the floor away and step the right foot back into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back into downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pigeon pose on the other side. Bring the left shins towards the front of the mat. Keep that left foot flex. The left knee can come to the side. Hips are square. Inhale, lengthen. Chest up. Exhale, start walking your hands in front of you. Again, you can stay on your forearms, or you can come all the way down. Maybe this side feels tighter or more open. Just remember, each side is different and every day is different. So honor where you are today. Keep taking deep breaths into that left hip, creating space there. On the next inhale, start walking your hands under your shoulders. Now sit on the left hip and swing the right leg towards the front of the mat. Extend both legs in front of you. Shake the legs. Now bring your feet together, the soles of the feet together. Knees are bent and the heels are close to the hips. Into butterfly pose. You can interlace your fingers under your feet. Try to actively push the knees towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, chest up, belly in. Exhale, fold forward. You can use your elbows to press into the legs. You can round the spine here, round the back. Inhale to come up. Extend both legs in front of you. Now bring the left shins parallel to the top of the mat. And now bring the right shins on top of the left shin. If this pose is intense, maybe you can use a block in between the ankle and the knee. Don't worry on bringing the knee down. Just honor where you are today. And take deep breaths here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, create space. Exhale, maybe you can twist deeper. Look over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Extend both legs in front of you. shake the legs, switch sides. Now the right shins comes first towards the mat, and the left shin on top of the right shin. This is where I am today. You can see there's some space here. Don't worry, I'm getting lower. Just focus your breath and creating space on the hips, and that knee will come down eventually. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale to create space. Exhale, twist deeper. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Release, extend both legs in front of you. One last shake on those legs. And slowly lay down on the mat. Hug both knees to your chest. You can rock side to side here. Give yourself a gentle massage on the lower back. And now grab the outsides of your feet and find your happy baby pose. Keep pressing the soles of the feet up as you pull in with your hands. Pull the knees towards the armpits and the shoulders. Try to push the lower back down on the mat. Maybe you can rock side to side here. And when you're ready, release both legs and find your Savasana, your last pose of this practice. Your legs are open, as wide as the mat. Your arms are open next to your hips. The palms of the hands are facing up. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now let's take a moment here to reconnect with that intention that we set at the beginning of this practice. Reconnect with your body, with your breath. And when you're ready, slowly start to let go all your thoughts, all your body sensations. And just surrender into this pose for a few minutes. Surrender into your nature. When you're ready, slowly start bringing your awareness back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers, your toes. You can nod your head side to side. We're coming back into our bodies, into our breath, into your space. You can hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself one last big hug and roll to the right side into a fetal position. And slowly make your way back to seated. Try to keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees. And take a moment here to observe how your body feels, comparing it to how it felt when you started this practice. Maybe now you feel lighter, maybe you feel more relaxed. I want to thank you for allowing me to be your guide today. Thank you for practicing with me. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you, and the student in me honors the student in you. Namaste.